Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last year's national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Will kick this away to start us off. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's long. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. Gets made on the out route to the 45. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. He makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Good enough for a first down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Well, this game has gone from 0 to 60 in a hurry during the first drive for this offense.
And the Bulldogs come to the line with 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. Talk about a great way to start this game, Kirk, setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple of drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he fields it inside the 15. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. There's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year from players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the
deep shot caught inside the 25. What a catch by the sophomore.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quick throw. The catch is made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
He escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got 1st and goal.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. He brings it down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. The tight end has got it. He makes the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards and that 1st down.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Looking deep down the left side. Catch made down inside the 15. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. And they get set now to try the PAT.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. That's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Across the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's got it with room to run. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they put 6 more on the board. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, it's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you've made before. Doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and go try to win this game.
Lining up to try the extra point. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. 3rd down play for this offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback stats stack up. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, the pass is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. a short completion to the tight end. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. They'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Second down after that previous play. Caught in the backfield. It's Booth. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
He makes the grab. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Georgia. They connect for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quick completion to the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver grabs it. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
Getting set. Here's second down. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down. Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. A deep shot to the left side. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He makes the grab. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Now it's second down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It is intercepted. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Play action here on first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. Oh, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point try coming now. And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. The freshman with a little too much air under that one. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's an out route. The catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Powers through. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first to keep this drive moving.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Contact as he let the ball go. The receiver makes the catch. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's long. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab down the middle. It's Booth. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32. And now they'll just clock it to freeze the time. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Dogs will kick it deep to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for the wide out. Pass caught on a comeback route. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receivers. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
First down, looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Joseph. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The Buckeyes keep the football on the move.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? He'll hand it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
An inside give now from the shotgun. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. I'm the offensive coordinator. I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Makes a quick catch. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Takes the handoff. It's long. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And he throws his third interception of the day. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They're going to throw for it on third and short. On the move now. He's going to take off here. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. The Dogs come to the line in the hurry up.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Now here comes the bunch formation. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The offense going with the hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense is still clicking. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And they tack on the extra point. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
This an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37.
Let's go!
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Booth. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. And now a timeout quickly. By the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. This should be the last play of the quarter. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Second down after that completion. Now they call a run. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Clear. Easy. Go. Go.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, very near the goal line. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pass rush gets home.
Well, the offensive line is so caught up in communicating to pick up the defensive lineman. Nobody picks up the middle linebacker on the blitz. He gets the sack.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. We're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Buckeyes. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 17, set to kickoff.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. The Bulldogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Brought down, the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Law. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Second and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Add 6 more points to the total. And they'll set up with PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead... need to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Catch made, but the defense gobbles them up for just a short gain.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use, but at what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds the receiver wide open. Here he goes. At the 30 now. At the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Georgia, 41.
Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run here. Lets it go. It's a short completion to the big tight end. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Trying to create here on the move. Oh, what a grab! That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw it again. That's caught. It's long. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
4th down, he's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He's looking to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here, make it a 1-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
Point after, up and good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Touchdown, Buckeyes! A huge special teams score. Now the try here for the extra point. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Ohio State 63.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
17, set to kick this one away.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Looking for a man. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. That's caught. It's long.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big game, but he could have used that when his football game was slowing down. Touchdown, Dogs. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a 2-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pressure is coming. Hit as he released it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.